Hey guys, it's Ty. Thanks for watching The Huddle. I'm here with Ben Bateman.
What's going on, guys?
How are you?
I'm well. I'm back. I don't want to piss off any more Rockets fans, but I am here to talk basketball. So
it's probably going to happen, but actually, no, it's not because we're not talking the Rockets today. But have you been watching the playoffs?
Yeah, of course. Come on, huge basketball fan.
Thoughts so far?
It's a fun series. The first couple games are always a little interesting. That's definitely some chalk. I definitely think that we're going to talk about one of the upsets today, and that's a very exciting game. That was a lot of fun to watch.
Oh, okay. Yes, for sure. The thing about this particular playoffs for me is that there's a lot of drama that I love. The NBA becomes more and more dramatic by the game, and I'm really digging it. We had Drake on the sideline for the Raptors. Well, he still is. And we have Kevin Hart on the sideline for the 76ers. I say just make him an official ambassador.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's like Spike Lee all over again. That's like what it kind of feels like we're getting.
That's so funny, yeah.
And it totally, I mean, that relationship between like the pro athletes and like your non-athlete just like performers is so much fun.
It's just so engaging for us, the audience.
Yeah.
So last night, Kevin Hart was on the sideline just heckling D-Wade. They have this friendly, but it's not friendly rivalry going on. And did you see the clip where Iverson calls D-Wade a bad mother effer?
Yeah. And he's staring down Kevin Hart at the same time.
God, that was such a good moment.
The tweets were so good. Did you see what D-Wade tweeted back at him? So
like,
Kevin Hart's
you can't come to Miami?
Yeah, and it's got the wedding ring. I was like, oh.
I love that. Oh my God, shots fired. All right, so real shots and hits fired though in the Warriors game.
Yeah, seriously.
Playoff Draymond is here. Did he ever leave though?
Well, here's the thing about playoff Draymond. So like he's complaining. He's like, it was like a straight wrestling hold. And, he's like, but here's the thing, Draymond. You guys may have lost a series a couple years ago because you couldn't contain yourself. That's a real thing that happened.
That's a fact right there.
So I don't have a lot of sympathy, and the Warriors are my favorite team to watch, and I love Draymond. I mean, that guy is the best, but I have no sympathy for Draymond.
But do you think Davis was partly responsible for that flagrant foul? Let's be honest. I mean,
it's so hard to know because what do you think happens? What do you think happens when they go in the locker room between halves? I feel like there's conversations that are like, okay, what are you gonna do? Like if this happens, who are you gonna go after? Who do you throw an elbow at? I feel like some of this stuff is planned.
It could be, but at the same time, this fool, he put his elbow in Draymond's neck, you know what I mean? And then Draymond just did what he does. But it's like poking a bear. If you're aggressive with Draymond at all, you're gonna get kicked in the nuts. Luckily he didn't though, it was just a bow to the chest.
Yeah, and I mean Draymond plays bigger than his size. He's a physical guy. Honestly, he's a fun guy, but I think he's probably about as intimidating as I could think of. I feel like if I was playing against Draymond Green, that guy feels like he's about as intimidating in the NBA as
this. Yeah, because he'll get physical and he gets crazy with his words.
Yeah.
Who's the best trash talker in the NBA?
I think it's Draymond. I mean, how is it not Draymond Green? All my favorite trash talkers are retiring. You have Matt Barnes is gone, Kevin Garnett's gone. All the guys that I used to love watching, they're all not here anymore, but I like Swaggy. I know he doesn't throw out your standard trash talk, but I think he's kind of funny.
Yeah, he's funny. He's nice though. Honestly, I think my award is going to Joel Embiid.
Yeah, he's great. More on Twitter than anything else, right?
Yeah, he's on Twitter, but listen, that's the new way to go at people, get in their heads. Okay, here's the thing. The Spurs are struggling really, really bad. What are your thoughts on this?
I mean, I think it's interesting because if you look at the Spurs record on the road this season versus at home, they were so much better at home. They were terrible on the road. I mean, historically, nothing as bad as this year. I think it was something crazy, they won 11 and lost 27 or something like that. So we haven't seen them play at home yet this playoff. So I think they're struggling, but the Spurs can rip off 2 right now, and it's a whole different story.
Honestly, I really think they're struggling from their internal conflict, and I think a lot of it has to do with Kawhi.
Yeah, there's because there's the physical stuff with Kawhi not being there, but there's also the way that the team perceives Kawhi right now, and the fact that I think he's not entirely respected as a player by that organization, and it seems a little bit like by Popovich in the way that he was in the past. There's this whole group that keeps getting referred to. It's just a little awkward. Okay,
we have to talk about D-Wade's performance in last night's game.
It was insane. This is shades of 2 years ago when he showed up and started shooting threes, but even more. This is straight up vintage Dwyane Wade.
I'm just curious, is he 38 or is he 25? Honestly, sometimes I can't tell the difference.
My favorite thing is that when old school players in the NBA, because you know how like analytics now are like only shoot threes or go into the basket. Nobody wants you to shoot little twos from the elbow.
So over that.
But when like those old school players show up and they start getting hot from the elbow and they're just shooting long two after long two after long two and they're draining them, you're like, that's why you're a star, because you have the confidence to do whatever you want on the basketball court.
No, it's 100% fact. He just passed Larry Bird for the 10th on the NBA all-time playoff scoring list. I mean,
yeah. Unbelievable. He was so much fun to watch, and I love that he thanks Kevin Hart in the postgame. That's like so good.
All right, Ben, where can we follow you on social media?
You guys can find me at Ben Bateman Media, Twitter, Instagram, what have you. I do a lot of movie content as well as sports, so check that out.
All right, actually, I have a question. What's your NBA team?
Well, I'm from Seattle, so I don't have a team anymore. So I think it's the Warriors. Steph Curry's my favorite player in the NBA, and it's hard for me to root for anybody else.
Okay, well, they're gonna roast you in the comments about something new now. But guys, thank you so much for watching today. Make sure to subscribe before you go, and we'll see you soon.